State. I'm just trying to remember to sip on my coffee. Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone's doing so awesome. How's everyone's Thursday going thus far? Oh, I shouldn't have sent that twice. That's okay. How's everyone doing today? What time is it where you're at? It's 5:30 here in Washington State. I'm Susan. I finally have another video. I finally made a video yesterday about our half cup coconut oil, half cup castor oil, and then it solidified. Like, best combo ever. And it's so funny because Barbara O'Neill is, I've known about this hair growth concoction, but I've never made it. And I just did not realize it was going to harden like that. It has become the perfect like solve, and you can add so many different essential oils to it. So I finally feel like I have, okay, thank you. You guys, everyone please say good morning. Give me something, right? You guys, and if you tap that screen, tap my forehead. I have a big, nice forehead. Tap that my forehead until that heart fills up and confetti will rain down. It's very fun, and it just helps push the algorithm. So yeah, that concoction of half cup castor oil, half cup coconut oil, hardening, here, let's go get it, was just such a great concoction. And man, my feet, my heels, because I like to, I'm a free range person. I was a free range child, and I love to be outside a lot and grounding. And man, this has really helped my calluses. So I've been really working on my feet this week, and they look so much better. So good morning to everyone. I'm Susan. I'm 43, Washington State. It's 5:30 in the morning. Don't even ask me. Well, yes, of course you can ask me how I have so much energy. That's what I'm on here for, right? Some of my comments have already been filtered. That's what happens, you guys. Be careful what you say. I don't know. Rephrase it. If I miss a comment as we get going here, hopefully I'll have some moderators in here. Does anybody want to be a moderator? All that means is you have the ability to pin, whatever. Mount Rainier is awesome. Yeah, it is. 7:33. Nice. Okay, so how do you make it? Okay, you're 15 from Dallas. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Oh, I might have missed one more. Good morning. Oh, okay. Okay, do you know what's so funny? Oh, good morning, Sunshine. Good morning. Oh, Shelly, good morning. Oh my gosh, I love it. Sorry, I missed these, you guys. Okay, good morning to freaking everyone. Can we talk about the shirt first? Oh my gosh, bird nerd. So I have this really great group of women friends. It's kind of, have you guys heard that term? Friends for a reason, friends for a season, friends for life. The friends for life for me is definitely, I think it's my husband and my children, right? But I had this really great group of women friends, and it was like, I don't know, that's a whole long story, but they were just fun. And anyways, she got me one of my my best friend for a really great season got me this sweatshirt, and I just love it. But anyways, how's everyone doing this morning? I'm Susan. Make sure you're following up top. Today is Thankful Thursday. I just love it. I was like, did I grab that concoction and then not talk about it? Half cup coconut oil. Which, do you guys know coconut oil, like I get mine in a big ass tub from Costco. It comes hard. And then I'm in Washington State. Plus I really enjoy being cool, like cold. And so my coconut oil is always cold. But anyways, half cup coconut oil, half cup really high quality castor oil, which, Rejuve Naturals is the one I'm always talking about. It's in my showcase. And then the recipe is 10 drops essential oil. But man, what I want to start making maybe some more videos about, I'm just, anyone who knows what's been going on with my accounts, I've just been having, I've been getting kind of, and so it's been a little intimidating making videos, but yesterday's video was great. And I think this is an easy thing to talk about if I don't get too, if I don't get too whatever. But anyways, I do think I can do videos about the different essential oils, because you guys, we could just take a tablespoon of this concoction and add 10 drops essential oil to it, because my favorite concoction I'm always telling people about is 1 tablespoon coconut or 1 tablespoon castor oil to 10 drops your favorite essential oil for a lot of different things, skin, anything. So anyways, but if I really focus on like the hair growth and the wrinkles and acne and maybe scars and, moisturizing of the feet and hands and cuticle care, and, I'm trying to think of just things I can talk about still and, not get taken away. But anyways, so did that answer your question? So yeah, half cup castor oil, half cup coconut oil. And if you're going to keep this, the recipe, Barbara O'Neill's recipe is then only 10 drops to this entire one. I am going to go ahead and say 10 drops per tablespoon. So I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all with that. And you know, the thing is about castor oil, a lot of people castor oil was my jam. That's how I mean, this is my backup account, by the way, that we're talking on. Anyone that's new to me this morning, my main account, I'll put some hearts on the screen. Susan Doing Susan Things. This is my main account, and I was kind of forced to make a backup account for many reasons. And so anyways, I know so much about castor oil, and I just love it, and it's been so amazing. So the essential oil that we put in this one is rosemary oil, and rosemary oil is just so amazing for hair growth and stimulating hair growth. But then the day I made it, Jennifer, or is it Jen? Sorry. Jenny? Is it Jen? I don't even know why. Janine? I don't know why I try and read people's freaking usernames. Anyways. So yeah, the concoction we were doing was kind of for hair growth, and then I put it on my skin, and then I massaged it into my feet. But, you know, people like wanting to do castor oil in their belly button for the first time, you know, for like digestion and well, just for a lot of amazing things. You could end up with flu-like symptoms, or even massaging it into your eyes, into your sinuses. People could get like flu-like symptoms. So this concoction is a great way to just ease it in. But the rosemary oil is good for the hair, skin, and nails. I mean, I just love it. You're in Texas? Yes. Okay. For hair growth for men. Okay. Or even everyone, you guys, I swear to you, I always forget this part. I'm a retired hairstylist of 25 years. So I've seen my clients and myself go through these patterns of hair loss. My husband is now just shaving his head. He did use, what was it called? Propel or something. He used that consistently for a good, 6 months or maybe longer. I don't think we saw anything. I have a lot of different hair growth oils over there. I don't know if he's been using anything consistently. What I would do, okay, so the main thing that we can all do for hair growth is seriously stimulate your scalp and massage, literally move your scalp back and forth. There's even people on here that will show you good massages. I mean, it's crazy how just stimulating things can help growth. I mean, even slapping on your legs can help with cellulite, right? So stimulating your scalp, that's a huge, huge, huge one. Get yourself some good rosemary oil. I have this really great, good morning, Tracy. And good morning to everyone, of course. I'm Susan, make sure you're following, blah, blah, blah. I have this really great hair thickness maximizer oil in my showcase. Here, I'll pin it real quick. But actually, if I pin it, I better go grab it because blah, blah, blah. Let me just do this for you real quick. Rosemary oil. Okay. So there's rosemary oil right here from this hair thickness maximizer company, which they're kind of a counterpart of, my hearts. You guys, I just had 666 hearts, which I think all angel numbers are good angel numbers. Let me go grab that. So I pinned that one hair growth oil. If you don't want to buy anything, on this app or whatever, you can find rosemary oil anywhere. This is my oil cupboard. So I'm in the apartment above our garage. My family is sleeping right over there in the house. And that is just a whole other story about just life transformations. And I'm so glad I'm over here. But this is rosemary oil. Something like this, you could massage into your scalp at night before bed. This concoction we did was literally for this, and you can add your essential oil to it. Castor oil is just this amazing oil that has the ability to just penetrate. It's a carrier oil, so it's bringing all the goodness in. So what you add to it is really going to help bring it in deeper. So there's a lot of different things you can do for hair growth, though. I mean, just a ton. Good morning to everyone. I love you. I love everyone. Oh, did I say Utah? Oh, Utah. Oh, I love it. You guys are just shooting the shit. I love it. Waiting for Kelly B to join, but. Yeah, I know. Isn't thinning just annoying? I mean, what I did the other day, because I am dealing with some thinning here, you guys, my emotions and everything I have under control, life is good, but we're still going to go through stressful situations. And I have been through another kind of cycle, if you will, of stressful freaking situations. And so not only am I suffering with that hair loss real right there, I also had this weekend of, my hair was like this, and I kept putting it up, and then sweating. And then anyway, so I've ended up with so much breakage around my hairline too. So I know hair loss is so annoying. You guys, what you put on your hair and on your scalp really does matter. So I constantly talk about the concoction. I'm going to unpin this real quick because I don't want to get, I don't want to get in trouble. You guys, this is how scared I am doing things. It's so funny. 8:40 in Florida. Thank you for saying that. It's 5:40 here. Take a sip. So my favorite thing, because I really had to start focusing on my hair care because of the thinning and whatnot. I was like, what is going on? And you do have to think about what shampoos and conditioners you're using. Like, make sure that they're clean, right? Like, we are what we put on our body, and we don't want to like be clogging anything. So the product that I use in my salon, I'm just retired, but that I use in my salon and I use in my own hair care is called Loma, and it's a blue, actually there are a whole bunch of different colors, but it's a really great product line called Loma. And then, why am I talking about that? I don't want to talk about that. Sorry. I mean, so make sure you know what products you have. But a great thing for hair growth and just kind of hair and scalp cleanliness is, oh gosh, sorry, the crows are coming. Okay, 4 parts apple cider vinegar. Nope, I didn't say that. 4 parts water to 1 part apple cider vinegar. I'm telling you, and again, retired hairstylist, that combo is so good for scalp and your hair and your skin and anything going on anywhere that needs, pH balancing, if you will. But that's really somewhere like something good to start with too, or even add to your daily routine. There's a lot of things you can do, but sometimes it's just freaking genetics. My husband shaves his head. With that said, my boys, I already have them using rosemary mint shampoo. Oh, duh. Okay, and then also my favorite shampoo and conditioner that I'm using, you can literally get it. I have everything always in my Schmamazon storefront. There's a link above my videos, blah, blah, blah. But you can get it like Walmart. I'm going to grab that too because I think it's been helping my hair a lot. It's called Mael, and it has this really pretty, welcome to my bathroom. Look at, that's my favorite picture. A flower in a mud puddle. Sorry. Okay. Oh, golly. Hi. Oh, I guess I need to wash my... Oh, God. Susan. This is what it looks like. Mael. But I really think that you can find it, like, at Target or Walmart or places like that. But, man, that's a great shampoo and conditioner to look into. Okay. There's a popular shampoo that caused... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Oh, you're still using Mael. Do you love it? I love this... Oops. I'm always aware of my surroundings. You guys, I know we'll get going on like mindset stuff too, because I swear to you, I mean, if anyone who's just joining, I just went through a whole like rock bottom breakdown depression, and now it's like, I am Susan, hear me roar, and I'm just sharing like literally everything I did because we can all be happy. I swear. We can all be this freaking happy. Today's Thankful Thursday. Okay, does anyone have any more questions about that? I do, and I put apple cider vinegar with water combo. Amazing. So good. So good for you. Oh, good morning, Michelle. Yeah, I know that combo is so great. And if you're dealing with any skin conditions, you guys, I mean, even like your face, like also, I mean, I went 6 months with just using baking soda as a shampoo. Isn't that crazy? Like legit just baking soda. I still only use baking soda as my like body wash. So there's a lot of things that we can do. I don't know, just even that way that are good for our skin. So a lot of us deal with, and I do, actually my rash is doing really good on my tummy. My rash does better when I don't eat sugar. I mean, isn't that just it? Like, we are what we eat, and we are what we put in our freaking bodies. Okay, let's get on to Thankful Thursday. I was hoping that Kelly B was going to join. You guys, doing these lives is so funny, but I'm so proud of myself, you guys. So this week, who's been on this week? Like, the whole week, like, doing mindful, or doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stuff. Put, like, blue hearts on the screen if you've been with me this week. Because we need to do a quick little recap if not. Because I do these lives in the morning. I was doing mostly skincare, but I thought I need more of a structure. Oh, good. Okay, good. Oh, good, Vic. Oh, yes. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So we're on Thursday. You guys, the stuff that we worked on this week, it like really has helped me. Like I have a goal now. I didn't know what my goal. Okay, cool, Michelle. Thank you, you guys. I didn't know what my goal was, you guys. Everything has just been going crazy on this app, and what am I supposed to do? And am I supposed to stay loyal to this app, or am I supposed to get off? And it has just been all over the place. However, I did know the whole time, my mindset has been so good. Okay, cool. My mindset's been so good that I'm like, something's going to work out for me. I know it's for a reason. I'm not going to let it consume me, and I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to be like, why is this happening to me? I mean, I've had my moments of crying and like, why is this happening to me? But then it's like, it has to be for a reason. So yesterday I just had this kind of like clarity finally. And it was because of this week. Like Monday, we were supposed to set a goal. And I did set a goal for like going on a hike. But when you're manifesting things, you have to like know what you want, right? And I didn't know, like I have literally manifested. And I know people who are watching who just think manifestation is stupid or whatever. It's like, I can't even fucking tell you it works. It's insane that you are what you put out there. I mean, obviously I get very passionate about it, flipping my hair around. So I just didn't know though, like all these great things had happened and now some stuff just got all taken away from me, but I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be, like what was my next goal, right? So anyways, yesterday I just kind of had this moment of clarity, like the next 4 years, our youngest son is going to be in high school. And so the next 4 years, I need to focus on, him, right? Like my family, and our older son is going to be going to college. But in 4 years, me and my husband, we want to road trip. And my manifestation is that he is going to be freaking retired and that I'm going to build such an amazing audience and such an amazing community that I'm going to be able to road trip and do like speaking engagements. And maybe it's small shoot the shits. Maybe we go meet at a coffee place, or maybe it turns into like this huge charity event where there's vendors and people who are on this app who are making salves and making earrings and making things, like maybe they're there, and then it all comes together, and it will always be like free, or always be like a sliding scale, so then people can come and listen to me in person. And then obviously I would get so much from it, because like right now, like I have no clue. I mean, I'm kind of dropping people, but that's okay because the right people are watching. But I just love having a goal again, but then also knowing like that's 4 years away. Right now, I'm not ready to be released into the world, if you will. Like my focus is my family, my husband, my kids, like, and that's what it should be. And for me, I mean, this is for my, this is me. I'm not saying like this is what other people should do. It's just and our younger son, he is so athletic and just popular, and I'm so looking forward to his 4 years of high school. And our older son, he just graduated with the biggest scholarship you could even get. I mean, he's just and he worked on it all on his own, and he's, very white, so he's not getting like, I'm raising these boys who are just like hated, you know what I mean? I live in freaking Washington State. So anyways, but I just think that's a good goal for me. And does anyone agree? So anyways, it just feels good. And the reason, and I truly feel like I was able to set this goal and have this kind of like aha moment because of what we did this week, because of what we've done. So like Monday was mindset motivation. And so we had different affirmations we did, but then it was like set clear, achievable goals. And so another thing I did is I've made smoothies every day this week. That was a very achievable goal for me. And and I've kept my fingers off my face. So people that have been joining me in the mornings, I usually do skincare. This one was unfortunate. I don't know why that happened, but there was stuff in it. But honestly, I put a pad on it and I went to my esthetician, but then these are all healing. And anyone that's been with me, like these have been super dark. And I've kept my hands off my face. That is such a huge goal for me. And I'm so proud of myself. So definitely like, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that's an excellent, a good goal. I haven't even told my husband yet, but I tend to be, I'm bipolar, I'm hyper. I do tend to get these grand ideas and then like hyper focus on it and then be like, oh, what was I thinking? But it's a very attainable goal. Like, why not? Why not become, me and my entire family, we do not shy away from attention. And so why not? Road trip to places to be able to do these great speeches. And it'd be great or not speeches, but even just like shoot the shits or like, people come with questions and I could say anything I wanted, right? And then my husband, he could either be involved or he could like go find an awesome place to golf. Like and that's the thing about manifesting stuff. It's literally picturing yourself in those places. Like 4 years from now, I want to picture myself in this cute little, like in our car, because I can't wait to road trip, maybe with a little dog. Maybe I'll have a little dog again. You guys, I'm really considering, I can like just, not adopt, but I can foster. Like there's this, where I got my Sadie girl who died, you guys, it was at this rescue place called Because We Care. And you can seriously foster dogs for at least 2 weeks, like little dogs. And I'm thinking that is exactly what I should be doing. I don't know if I'm ready to own a dog again. My heart is just still a little broken, but I am such a good little dog parent. So anyways, I just have all these great ideas, and it feels so good to feel motivated again. And I know that this app, I'm going to stay loyal to this app. I am uploading you guys all my lives to the tube, which I hope you know what I mean by that, because you have to talk in code. But I just feel like on this app, I'm not going to give up, and I'm just going to continue to, make videos that aren't controversial, and, and then maybe on the tube, I'll get to know that better. And anyways, dogs are healing. I agree with you. And I like, Blanco, I like the idea of having I liked it when my dog was obsessed with me. I like my cat. She's very skittish, and now she's getting better. She slept on me all night, and I can turn and she won't. But I like the idea. My Sadie girl was this beloved dog, you guys, beloved. And she went through surgery, and I nursed her, and she was my baby, and then she died. She suffocated on a chip bag. So just be careful, cut your chip bag. It was a fluke accident. She was seriously the most taken care of dog. No regrets. I love her to death, but I'm not ready to maybe own another dog. We have four dogs buried on our property. That is not fair. And we are amazing dog parents. Well, me, anyways, see, that would all change too. So, okay. I know I'm rambling about myself, and that is probably another reason why I love this app, because I like to share about things in my life, obviously. And I did retire from doing hair, and so I don't have that anymore. And I love my family. My son was good about when I was telling him yesterday, but he's very well, if you continue to stay on this trajectory. He's just this little brainiac I have. Big brainiac. He's a man now. Okay. So I'll take a breath. I just want to make sure you guys know how thankful I am for you. You have no idea. So thank you for letting me be me. Thank you for letting me be me and watching me and all that. I'm getting emotional about it. Okay, so Monday was mindset and motivation. Tuesday was transformation Tuesday. And those goals were identify one habit to change or improve. So I almost feel for me, it's funny that the goals and then the habits were definitely interchangeable, keeping my hands off my face and making smoothies, and really just focusing on my affirmations that I need to work on are, I enjoy making myself healthy meals, and I only put good things in my body. And so I just, eating for me is something that I really need to have a lot of self-love about. And that's something that I work on. Okay. And then Wednesday was Wellness Wednesday, and then practice mindfulness and meditation. So I really, oh gosh, you guys, I'm always suggesting, leave your phone wherever, and then try and go outside and get your feet on the ground. It's not woo-woo, it's not crazy, scientifically proven the benefits of getting your feet on the ground and getting your eyes in the sun. It's cloudy today in Washington, but letting the sun get into your eyes. It truly is a mood enhancer. Us always shadowing it and blocking out the sun, it's kind of that's what they want, right? But getting your feet on the ground and getting the sun on you, literally on you. Of course, all of us trying to protect I want to have opposite sunglasses where it's this. We're thankful for you. I know nothing about this source. Oh, thank you, Lori, for even saying, oh, good morning, Susan. You're amazing. Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good morning, Daisy Dogs. I'm sorry. I missed you. Good morning, you guys. Thank you. And you know what? Literally every comment like that, and every just, good morning, Susan. And it helps. It helps. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And if you see my videos, I just really appreciate just save it or repost it or comment. So anyways, thank you. But I'm just going to continue to, surge forward and fight on this app. And sorry, there's crows. We have crows. I think I just need to throw some nuts, and I swear to God, I will do this. But if I got to get my crows. Hold on. I'm just obsessed with my crows. Okay. I keep my peanuts, you guys, in my drawer. Hold on. Hey guys. Hi. Hey birdie birds. Hey crows. Here you go. Okay. Sorry. Bird, right? it just new learning curve. Yeah, that's such a good. Oh, you know what? It is a new learning curve for me and all of us. I don't even know if you meant for you or for me, but I just think in life, it's definitely, okay, you guys, I was a micromanager. I thought that was how I was going to make my life easier. And I have a kind of a long story that I'm not going to share now, but moments in my life where, oh my gosh, I was micromanaging so much, like my family was helpless. And I thought that was what was going to make my life easier. But you know what happens when you micromanage and something goes wrong, or you're so like adamant that it has to be this way, something goes wrong, and then you don't have a backup plan because you're not easygoing. That was me. Like I thought control, control, control. Wow, it's amazing. And the thing is, like, my family just let me. Like, my husband just let me. But he didn't know any better. Thank you, Flo. I love that. Thank you. I don't blame him. Like, we did this together. We created this entire situation together, you know? And then we've also uncreated it. I mean, I literally live in the apartment above our garage. I'm so happy I could just, it's unbelievable. But man, I went through it, you guys. I went through it hard, and we went through it. But I always say I'm so glad that I learned these lessons in my 40s, because my kids literally are 18 and 15 and watched their mom go through. I mean, I'm 2.5 years alcohol free, and I was always high functioning. That's the thing. I was that secret high functioning that people don't realize what they're going through, depression person, you know, for many years. And man, and now my kids get to see, and they get to literally watch manifestations and their affirmations coming true. It's life changing. So if whatever you're going through at any moment, at any age, just God, if you could somehow just be thankful. Today's about thankfulness, about, I don't know, still being able to breathe, or like, oh, there was the biggest fucking crow. You guys, I can't even handle it. The crows, and it might even be a raven. They're so big. Okay. Thankful Thursday. Thank you for letting me get sidetracked. It's hard when there's not actually people in front of me. Like, I'm not looking at, Daisy Dog and saying, oh yeah, we were talking about this, right? Like, I'm just talking to myself here. 68. Do you love being 68, Beth? Because I'm just like, bring it. Like, I was joking with myself. Like, I'm going to have like granny doing granny things. Like when I become a grandparent, I think I want to be called granny. Why? At 40, actually, I don't know when I'll be a grandparent, but anyways, okay, Thursday, Susan, focus. And you guys, if I ever do need to get focused, you can gently lead me back and say, don't forget we were talking about, okay, today's affirmations. Are we ready? Are we ready for today's affirmations? I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. And that could mean anything. When I wake up in the mornings, I say, oh, I love my pillow, right? Like, it could be, start small. I appreciate the small amounts of joy. Gratitude brings me peace and happiness. Now, isn't that the truth? I am thankful for the love and support I receive. I choose to see the good in every situation. Okay, so I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. Well, I appreciate the small amounts of joy. So I think a lot of times when we are like going through this crap, all we can focus on like why is this happening to me, and why maybe if I work harder, and don't these people see how hard I'm working, or doesn't my boss, or doesn't whatever, like, can't they see? But a lot of it, it's like, it's trying to figure out the small moments of joy and kind of seeing the bigger picture, and like starting small and working your way up. So being able to be thankful for the little things in your life will then propel you to start, I don't know, things will just start changing. I choose grandma, not Mima or hee-haw. Yeah, grandma. I know our grandparents are grandma and grandpa, but then like my husband's side, like they like to be called like papa, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but we're not really, anyways, it's just, I'm not, but I think I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny. Yeah, like the cool grandmas, Mima, Grammy. I think they're cute. Okay. Gratitude brings me peace and happiness. I mean, isn't that true? Like when you were going through, and I feel bad because I always bring up these freaking hemorrhoids, but 50% of people in life, especially women, will deal with freaking hemorrhoids. And you guys, I suffered with them for like 7 months, but I just kept saying, I'm a retired hairstylist of 25 years, and I bet I canceled on every single one of my clients, 67 of them at one point, because of that issue. And like them being like, oh, Susan, don't worry, get better, blah, blah. And I would always get them in within that week. Don't get me wrong. But I was going through this mindfulness stuff too. And I'm like, you're not going to get me. Like, I realized I was just being tested, and I was able to find thankfulness literally in being able to stay home. So I would go to the couch. That's the other thing we can talk about too, because I was definitely babying that situation. I was just focusing all my attention on that pain and that suffering, which I shouldn't have, but I was able to find so much thankfulness in my clients having complete understanding, and me, watching baking shows all day where I have, sugar on my butt, or freaking witch hazel is your bottom's best friend. So being able to find thankfulness in just the little things, and do things for yourself that you can be thankful for. This is, I'm always saying, start becoming your own best friend. Start treating yourself like you treat others, or how, I definitely treat people how I want to be treated. If you're telling me a story, I am yours. I am connected. I wake my children up and my husband up with foot rubs every single morning. I make sure everyone's emotional needs are met around me. But the first thing I started doing for myself, because no one was doing this for me. I was waiting for someone to rescue me and see how hard I'm working, and it wasn't happening. I had to rescue myself. So I started preparing my coffee the night before. This was when I was still, living in my main house, in my house with my family. I've moved out now. No, we're all happy. It's all good. I'm over there. This is a perfect example of why it's so great I'm over here, because I'm so loud and I'm so happy and I have all this freaking energy in the morning. It's 6:02 in the morning, and they're all cuddled up, nice and tired or nice and sleepy, and I would have had to be so quiet. So it's times like this. Well, I'm beyond thankful now. This is there's no amount. I literally say, thank you, apartment. I love you, apartment. Every single day, multiple times a day, I say out loud how thankful I am. But it started with me making myself a cup of coffee. The night before I would get ready for bed, I started preparing my Keurig. And so we don't use those plastic ones, they're really bad for us, bad for the environment, blah, blah, blah. So I use the hard ones, and I pre-mix my coffee. So I have this container that has, organic coffee and cardamom and nutmeg and cinnamon. So it's really great. I make this really yummy combo, but you have to load it in your thing. It's a process, right? So I started making myself that the night before. And I'm honestly, I think I even wrote myself a note, good morning, or maybe my husband did or something. But anyways, I woke up to a note, and then I out loud started saying thank you so much, Nighttime Susan. You just made my whole night. Thank you, Nighttime Susan. So I acquired this from when I used to be, so I'm 2.5 years alcohol free, and I would get drunk Susan prepared the night before. So I would put a banana and some vitamin B and stuff in a water bottle before my bed. And so I would be because or even drunk Susan sometimes would leave maybe a little hangover recipe next to the bed. So I kind of got that adaptation of doing things like that for drunk and sober Susan. I have changed that into just whatever, me, just all me. So little things like that, seriously start, or when you clean your house, take a look back and be I work so hard on this house. I do such a good job. And start saying that stuff in front of your husband if you need to. My husband, he just wasn't good about telling me things or noticing things. And it would be well, maybe I'll do more and then they'll notice. Husbands, kids. No, they don't. They're okay, well, maybe I'll do less, then they'll notice. No, and then your house is messy. So literally tell, and it depends on what your Enneagram is, right? You guys go take this personality test. It's at the very bottom of my link tree. It's free to find out your Enneagram. We have changed so much since grade school, high school, kids, marriage, marriage, kids. We have changed so much. Doing a personality test might rock your world. Finally understanding you're not alone. Women, people, we feel this way. So me and my husband both did these personality tests again. And it's so funny because, when I take a test, I'm either 1, I strongly agree, or 10, I strongly disagree. I'm major. Where he takes a test and he's a 4, 5, 6. Just taking the test made us even realize how different we are in the way we process things. I have this strong personality. I have strong reactions to things that need to be truth and right. And if I think something is unjust, I can't handle it. Where his best friend is a freaking, they are very opposite politically, and we live in Washington State, and we are the opposite side. And they just shoot the shit, no problem, where I just have this, I have very strong feelings. So even knowing that about each other has helped some. Kelly B! Damn it, Kelly. I know. Kelly was waiting and waiting. No, I'm so glad you're here. And Kelly, you're even part of my manifestation. In 4 years, I'm going to go on a freaking tour around the country. Me and my husband are going to road trip from state to state to state, and we're going to do have this vendor thing, and we're going to do shoot the shits, and it might be 10 people, and it might be like 1,000 people, and it's going to all be for fundraising and charities, but, yeah, it's going to be good, and you're going to be like my business manager. It's so funny, though. I have all these things written down. I don't even know Kelly B, you guys. We just met on this app, but she's been so helpful, and she's a moderator, which just means she's able to pin comments, and she's just so freaking supportive, and it's crazy the relationships you can make online that you honestly, but how cool would it be for someone like me to go meet everyone? I mean, if they wanted, who knows? I got 4 years to figure it out, because within this next 4 years, it is our younger son, and then it's our older son going to Montana State, and I love it. Thank you, Kelly. I love you. I appreciate you so much. But me and my older son are going to be road tripping to Montana, and I want to be able to within these next 4 years, go. I'm going to be okay, hey, boo, you're good for the week. I'm going to go I'm going to drive over to Montana real quick. I love driving. So anyways, I'm so freaking thankful, but it starts with, I know, not funny. I know, bird nerd. My friend, I have, Kelly, have you heard the phrase, friends for a reason, friends for a season, and then it goes, friends for life. It's crazy how I'm so glad I learned that. Because you can have solid friends for a season. My baseball moms or my wrestling moms or my football moms, we have legit, heartfelt, live, conversations, and I'm an oversharer. So people always know what the hell's going on in my life. And I love helping and giving advice, and have my little natural concoctions that people need. And I love getting text messages about, hey, blah, blah, blah. And so, but then after that season is done, literally baseball season is done, I will not see these women, and that's okay. And it's a lot of us feel it's we've done something wrong, or they've done something wrong. And I just feel it's okay. And we know they're still there. Nothing's happened. They're just not in your, not in your circle anymore. So anyways, I had this great group of girls. I mean, I want to call them women, but we were girls. I just felt we were just fun and silly. And I feel for me, it was a midlife crisis, and I don't know. They introduced me to vodka, and they're so fun, and their family is just so unique. But the pandemic just changed everything, and that's what it is. I mean, I'm not the same person, and I can't, and it goes back to this strong, and it's this strong feelings I have about scenarios in our life, and we're in the state I live in. But anyways, I am thankful. I'm thankful for the sweatshirt, and I'm thankful for the relationships we had at that time. And just being adaptable, right? And knowing that friends ebb and flow. And so being able to learn that lesson and teach that to my kids too. You think you have this best friend, and they're your best friend, and da-da-da-da. And then, I mean, they're annoying, or you butt heads, or you like the same girl, or you like the same boy, and just knowing it'll come around. Don't worry about him right now. It's all going to shake out. And grade school to high school. And sometimes these kids, they don't have parents like me who are just so emotionally involved. I mean, everybody parents differently, and there's no right way to parent your kid, or even parent your adult, family relations, right? It's just what works for your family. But just knowing there's friends for a reason, and there's friends for a season. And then there's friends for life. And my friends for life, which I realized is my husband and my children, and then their wives, and then my grandkids. And that is what truly just ignites me. And then these moments of amazingness. Hi, Shelly. I'm so thankful for you, and thankful for saying that. Yeah, and they're all uploaded on the tube. I actually did one yesterday. I got on, and it was all curly hair. So anyways, okay, so what are our goals for Thursday? Let me read the affirmations again. I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. I appreciate the small amounts of joy. Gratitude brings me peace and happiness. I'm thankful for the love and support I receive. I choose to see the good in every situation. So even back to that, because when I was first starting this, I didn't feel love and support. In fact, I felt the opposite. I felt I was getting, this is 2 years ago, before I was going through this, I went through an emotional breakdown. I felt, it was actually one of my girlfriends kind of said it best in a text message. It's you are getting, I think she said attacked, I'm not sure the word, by the people that are supposed to love you the most. So that's another reason why people on here can't hurt me. Like I actually, and it's so funny, when I set the audience controls to 18 and over, I do not get anyone making fun of my gray or my forehead. But even if they did, like, you can't hurt me. I literally had the people I was taking care of, pummeling me. Like, that doesn't get any worse than that. Someone on the internet can't hurt me, right? But I've grown, and we've grown, and you grow from it, and you have to realize your own self-worth. Like, why was I letting this happen to me? I'm too wonderful. Like, I'll give you the shirt off my back. I mean, obviously givers give, but takers take. And you got to make sure you're giving to the right people. And you are the right people. Me giving this to you, this is right. This is what feels good. Even the people who aren't, I mean, I know it's even intimidating to comment sometimes. I get it. Like, it's okay. Oh, Kelly, they approved those white hearts. Yesterday they wouldn't approve those. But honestly, it's giving to the right people. So I'm talking about, in 4 years, I want to do like these tour dates. I mean, why not? That could be attainable. People might want to be in, wouldn't you want this energy in front of you? I actually can be calm, I promise. But I would always want it to be like a sliding scale. Like, there's every time in our lives, like, you're either learning the moments now and you can't afford to pay, or people like me who are like, we've done it, and I love to over tip. Like, I'm a very frugal person, but I love to be in the point of my life where, we can give the big tip, or we can, I don't know, we can raise the paddle at the auction. It's so funny. Me and my husband started out literally, because if you guys have ever been to auctions, like fundraisers, we used to go to a ton. He's a banker. We're just very involved in the community. And there was a time in our lives where, they always come around there's a time in the auction where you raise the paddle. How much can you give? Can you give $25, $50? Then you got people literally giving $10,000. Like, we go to some major auctions. So when we were younger, we used to be like, we'd see the program and we'd like, you want to go to the bathroom? And we would sneak out, and we would always, we were not being cheapskates. We were frugal, and we were always really aware of our money. But now, like, as we've progressed, now we're in our 40s, and we've just been working so hard. I think the last auction, we raised our paddle for, I think, $250 we did. And actually, we even bought something, like a little weekend. It's our 20-year anniversary, or 25. No. Oh, shit. I don't know how long we've been married. 25? No. Yeah. No, 20. We married for 20 years. And so anyways, we're going to go like to a little cabin place. And anyways, it's just knowing, like, so I guess my whole point of that is, I'm going to go on tour, and it's a great goal to have, and people can pay whatever they want, and it can still be beneficial. And then that way people can't like freaking hack your tickets and stuff. Anyways, I have great ideas, right? Oh, thank you, Kelly B. So it just feels good to have a focus and just know, like, the next 4 years, I'm not supposed to be like, clamoring to like make money and da-da-da. Like, it's all going to come in. My accounts are going to be restored. I'm just going to keep doing this. And it's all going to happen. I've saved enough. Like, I retired from doing hair, but I saved a year's worth of salary, a little over a year's worth of salary, because I would never do anything anything that would make us in financial scariness at all. We've always lived within our means. Like, didn't buy cars unless we could afford, like, that sort of thing. Like, we just worked really hard, and, we don't go on vacations, and, we don't, but our kids are so freaking busy. And we have gone to Mexico, I think once with the kids. Twice? Maybe once. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. But it was Cabo, and you guys, if you want a vacation, at least from Washington State, Cabo is like it's like 3 hours away. And those all-inclusive resorts, I mean, I am guaranteed that we went on like a 7-day vacation for well under $5,000. And I remember we saved and saved and saved, and that was including airfare. So there are good deals to be had out there. Okay. Goals for Thursday. Okay. List 3 things you're grateful for. Easy. And when both my boys, I've never believed in, we don't do grounding. I've never once looked at their cell phones. I just don't. We talk about a lot of things, and I just believe in learning lessons and talking it out. My parents never, well, actually, I mean, honestly, I never did anything. I didn't really break the rules. I was like, I loved my mom. I never went through that mean mom, hate your mom girl stage. I was like, my mom's my best friend. I had girls that were mean to me throughout my life. You know how it goes. And so my mom was always my true blue, we've never taken Xboxes away or go to your room. But what I have done, kind of my form of punishment, is having them write down what they're grateful for. And it might write down 20 things that you're grateful for, because Isn't that the truth? I mean, especially when you have, my kids, they want for nothing. I mean, they work very hard. They work harder on their grades than I could even. I don't give a shit about academics. And that's another thing that I have a very strong opinion about, which I know, but both my boys are super smart, so it works for them. Like the pyramid scheme of school, I called it, didn't work for me, but it totally works for my kids. So I don't know why I'm such a brat about it, because I just don't think it works for everyone's brain. But when just being able to, well, I guess that's definitely something I'm very thankful for. But anyways, they work very hard that way. They work very hard in their sports, but they don't. I mean, they have everything and more that they could possibly desire. So for them, they just, making sure they realize how good they have it. And so and plus everyone needs to write down how thankful they are, right? Like how great is that? So, you guys, everyone make sure you're following me up top there. This is my backup account. My main account is SusanDoingSusanThings. And you know what? I think that account is going to be back and restored, like maybe the end of June. What May, June? The end of June. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. It's funny how I have two accounts that are doing well, but we'll see. Okay. So the goals, list 3 things that you're grateful for. Express gratitude to someone in your life. So that's cool. Me and my husband have gotten so much better about telling each other like how thankful we are for them. And like, just, when you see them, even do stupid things like load the dishwasher, you can be like, I will say like, thank you so much for doing that. I wasn't in the mood. You know what I mean? It just thank people. And my kids, I've always said to my kids, when they say thank you, I always say, well, thank you so much for saying thank you. And it's true, because it's nice. So little things like that. Express gratitude to someone in your life. And then reflect on the positive experiences from the week. So yeah, that's fun, right? We've had some positive experiences this week. Next week is going to be crazy. Our son is graduating from high school on Friday. So on the 5th or something. And it's like, and he's involved in some award ceremonies. He got the biggest award or the biggest scholarship you could be awarded, and he's been working on it since his 8th grade year, all on his own. I mean, of course, I support, but I've never been like, yes, you should take an AP class. I'm like, no, this is actually usually me. I'm like, are you sure you're not overdoing it? Or like, he wants to work all summer, and I'm like, dude, like, just go goof around. Like, you don't need to work all summer long. But they just have really good work ethic. I wonder why. Me and my husband have pretty good work ethic. Okay, so like, oh my gosh, yeah. So we have senior tea. We have 3 different award situations on Tuesday, an assembly during the day, and then a special award because he gets to meet his donor, and then a big award thing on the football field, and then there's a parade, and then Thursday looks like there's nothing, and then Friday is graduation, and then we have graduation parties. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so busy, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, everything I've been going through on this app and stuff, even though it's been sad and it's been crazy, I still am like, there's too much goodness going on. Oh, it's so fun, Kelly. But Kelly, I think you missed this part too. So where I got my Sadie girl, my beloved dog, is called Because We Care Rescue. And see, that's the other thing I would think would be cool. Like, start talking about this really great rescue place. Like, this gal I went to grade school with. She is a hoot. I mean, we have very similar personalities, just very... We're hoot. We're just fun. We're just fun and crazy and loud, and she's even more petite than I am. But that's, I think, as little ones, we got a so anyways, her and a friend, I believe, I don't know the whole entire story, but they opened up a rescue place during the pandemic. I think that was kind of the cool thing during the pandemic too, is so many people were rescuing dogs because they were home. But they opened up a rescue place called Because We Care, and that's where we found our Sadie girl. And so I've been wanting to like foster a dog or foster dogs. I'm not ready to like own another dog yet. I don't know, but maybe I am. And I do like the idea of a little dog that can just be my little companion dog. And we had, when my father-in-law lived in the apartment, he was the last one to live up here. He's definitely part of my story, but rest in peace. We have mended our whatever. He had this little dog named Speedy, this little Chihuahua that was obsessed with him. And then now that Chihuahua is with my sister-in-law, and I've gotten to watch him a couple times, and then he gets obsessed with you, like, oh, and I love that. So, fostering, so wouldn't that be a fun idea? And they have little dogs. So, I talked to my son about it, and I talked to everyone about it. Everyone loves the idea. And so anyways, I just thought it'd be really fun to maybe get one to foster and go on this road trip, like have it with me on my road trip, because I'm going to be driving to Montana with my older son, but then he's going on an expedition. Like, it's so cool. Like at Montana State, where he's going to college, he's going on an expedition. He's going to meet all these people, and then I'm going to drive home. So it would be so fun to have a little companion with me. So anyways, I think that's a great goal. I feel encouraged. I need to get a picture printed out of my dog. I don't know. It's kind of shocking I don't. But my friend, the same friend who gave me this shirt, she got me this keychain. That's Sadie. This literally is a picture of my dog. She got it off Insta. Isn't that cool? I don't know. She probably got it on Etsy. But yeah, that's my Sadie girl. She was black with the white chest. She was a Staffordshire. We thought we were getting a mutt, and she was an overbred Staffordshire who needed multiple surgeries. And anyways, but she was my best friend. And I haven't hiked since her passing, which has been almost a year. So that was my goal this week too, depending on the weather. Alexa, what's the weather going to do this week?
In Burlington for the next 7 days. Friday, 63 degrees Fahrenheit and intermittent clouds. Saturday, 63 degrees and showers.
Alexa, off. Sorry, you guys don't want to hear that. Let's just look on the weather app. Well, we're looking like rain all weekend. Not that that's a big deal. I love the rain, but I was thinking of putting you guys in my point of view. Little thingy tripod. No, it's not a tripod. My little point of view phone holder, and just going on one of the. I live in Washington State. There's a hike there. I mean, there's hikes all over the place. And me and my dog used to go to Squires Lake, it's called, and it was just and she was so well trained. Oh, I miss her so much. So I haven't been able to do that yet. So yeah, maybe Friday. Like, are you around Friday? I mean, it would be because it's a really beautiful area. I mean, Washington State, right? It's just green, and we go up to this lake, and it's a really fun. I know, because that's another thing. I just have different goals on this app that, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep surging forward on this app. I just want to just keep my loyalness here. Okay, what should we do? Do you want to go over affirmations one more time? It's 6:23. What else is anyone doing anything fun? Or does anyone have any affirmations they do daily that they could share? Like mine is, I always say, I see all solutions before there's conflict. I love that one. Like I always see solutions. Like there is no conflict in my life because it's always solutions. Like things like that, it gives you empowerment. Or I always start my day with, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm pain-free. And that is true. You know, I lived my, I love it. Kelly, thank you for being so supportive. You know, the book I always talk about is Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. Like just this, you know, you are what you tell yourself, you know, you are what you put in your body, and you are stronger than you think. That was like my little catchphrase there. But anyways, okay. Tomorrow is Focus Friday, and then we have Self-Love Saturday. I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. I also love to do, you guys, another thing that's really cool to do if you are trying to attract wealth and abundance. At the beginning of the month, put some salt and cinnamon in your hand, blow it inside. Oh, you just ordered the book, Sunshine. I love it. You'll love it. Did you get an Audible, or are you going to read it? I listened to the book, Healing Back Pain. It was like 3.5 hours, and it honestly changed my life. I was someone who dealt with chronic pain my entire life. Headaches, neck aches, back aches, hip aches. I mean, and then legit injuries as well. But oh my gosh. Oh, you got paperback. Awesome. I bet it won't take you very long to read it. That's the other thing I want to maybe put out there. Was when me and my son go on our road trip, I'm thinking of, it'd be cool to listen to a book that we would like together. I'm thinking like maybe someone that we love, like autobiography or something. I'm trying to get into a better habit of just like throughout the day, just like stimulating my scalp. You know what I mean? Pin the name of the book, please. Okay. I bet Kelly's already doing it. Healing Back. Oh, you know what? And I went ahead and made a link. So if you go to my link above my videos, I made one that goes right to my Shmamazon storefront. Okay, so the book is Healing Back. Okay, thank you, Kelly. There you go, Kelly did it. And so yeah, it will take you right to my Shmamazon storefront. I don't think I get anything from it, but it's all right there. And then the other book I just strongly recommend, and what worked for me was This Naked Mind by Annie Grace. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad, Sunshine. I'm so glad. It's so funny. Oh, I wish I could talk about all this stuff. Like, my accounts have been down, and my shop has been down on my main account, which was literally the reason why I could retire. And so I am getting people to go to like my Shmamazon storefront, but it's a joke what you make over there, like 1% commission or something. But you know what? It's okay because I saved and we've done good, and it's all, if this wouldn't have happened to my accounts, I wouldn't have started going live in the mornings, and I wouldn't make connections this way. And I was telling my husband and my kids, it's like I feel like going live. I know in my videos I'm very me, right? Like I'm very I'm very I'm very transparent, I suppose. Like this is who I am. This is exactly who I am. I don't act any different if I was in person. But I just feel like I feel like that there's just even more connection, right? Because I'm legit live and you guys will just know me better. So when I go on my world tour, when I go on my countrywide tour, and when I'm selling out places, I mean, what a fun thing to think about, right? And because I've always said, like, I love making videos and I love like promoting products. It's super fun. But at the end of the day, maybe my goal is to achieve, the wealth and abundance just by being me and sharing my story and sharing what's going on. And then, there's just so many things. There's so many things that I could do, but I definitely feel like now, at least for the next 4 years, I'm just going to almost like hunker down, just keep being me. And like these lives are just so fun. I'm looking forward to the summertime when I can, go on later and maybe stay on longer. Cause I know things usually really get hopping as like I'm usually getting off, but now, of course, I'm purposely slowing down. I'm going to get off around 6:30. Just riding the wave, Kelly. That's exactly what we're doing. I do have a good video that has like 25,000 views right now on my Castor Oil Things account about this awesome combo, which is half cup castor oil and then the half cup coconut oil and then 10 drops essential oil. But you can use more than 10 drops. I'm going to say 10 drops per tablespoon. So if you are going to use it for something, I would add more rosemary. You can use that combo for like with oregano oil for your toes. There's a lot of different things that you can do. What else? Is everyone going to do their goals? Did everyone do everything for the week? Monday was Mindset Monday. Set clear, achievable goal for the week. Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday. Identify one habit to change or improve. And then I'm open to positive changes in my life. That's definitely a big one for me that I like. I was saying earlier how much I like just micromanaged everything in my life. And then when something would go wrong, it was like I didn't have a backup plan because I was so like, but this was the plan. How could you not just stick to the plan? Well, people aren't going to always stick to the plan. So anyways, that was huge for me, being adaptable. And even on this app, and like, yeah, I had this 4-year plan. Who knows how many times that's going to change, right? It could change tomorrow, but that's okay because I'm still going to stay positive and stay strong, right? So that's just, okay. I have a whole bunch of I got morning chickadee, and these are the ones that are here right now. So we have a morning grosbeak, and we have an evening grosbeak, and we have a red-winged that's a red-winged blackbird that just went, and my squirrels aren't out yet. Isn't that fun? It's very peaceful. So I found this. Oh, good morning, Amy. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. I don't know why I got quiet talking to my birds. They're used to me now. I'm watching this really great show called Becoming Part of like the Ecosystem. And it's like the birds stop squawking when they walk by and stuff like that. And, it's fun because like I have my door open so I can hear the birds. And before when I would talk and like move my hands, they would fly away. So I think, they're getting used to me. Like I go out there and feed them. And even sometimes this one, like there's a couple that are a little injured. And I think when they get here, they're like, I don't want to move. And so anyways, that one will stay out there. I do have to be careful though when that one's out there because my freaking cat, but I think it would move away. And like, that's the thing is like if my cat went out there, I think that little injured bird would fly away. But I think it looks at me, it's like, she's not worth it. She's not going to do anything. Give me some more food. So I like that. I like that idea of like going to the same spot and like putting your feet on the ground. Pretty soon you become part of that ecosystem, and then the bugs and the birds and I don't know, I said bugs, but the birds and the bunnies around you and squirrels, they're like, oh, that person's not a threat. I love that. Like this just sounds like amazing, right? My older son's sleeping in today, so I can stay on a little longer, but if anyone has any questions, if not, I'll skedaddle. I've been uploading everything to the tube. If you guys have any, I did my entire curly hair tutorial yesterday and uploaded it. I think it's only a half hour long. I tried to make it short. So if anyone is interested in curly hair stuff and everything I use on it, that is uploaded to the tube. I think I have like 500 subscribers over there. Oh, it's so funny. And I've never been live over there. I don't really know what that entails. What was I doing? Why was I on my phone? I don't remember what I was on my phone for. I was like, who else does that though? You look at your phone and you're like, oh no. Oh yeah. I know. So yeah, live on the tube. I don't know what that entails. I just don't know that app very well. Like I've just been uploading my long form, and I do have I did upload some of my videos from a while ago, but I didn't even get rid of like the watermark or anything. So there's definitely some work I could do. I want to be like, here's all my videos. Go ahead and edit them and put them on the tube and you do all the work. But I know like I'm literally retired. This is something that I can do. I was kind of working with a business manager and then it fell through, but we both knew like everything happens for a reason. But you just wonder, like, I don't know. Sometimes I actually, what I really wish is that my husband would be like, hey, I'll take over. I'm going to make you a website and I'm going to do this. But I mean, he doesn't want to do that. So, but part of my 4-year plan is when him and I are road tripping together that he will be involved, and we'll be doing it together. And he doesn't mind being on camera, and he likes attention. I mean, God, the man is president of the booster for football, and then he's like, oh hey, I'm also like, they formed a booster for wrestling, and he's on the freaking, I think he's still in the hospital foundation. He might be out of that one. He's on the Rotary. I mean, he's so involved, and he likes being public, and I obviously like being public, so we could just be this little team, this little duo. And we went through our shit. So anyways, okay, I think I'll skedaddle, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you could go and support, you could, I know, right, Kelly? If you could please support my videos pinned at the top of my page, I would appreciate it, just by just watching them through the entirety and then like saving them, or commenting would be great too. If you don't mind, that would be so helpful. And I'm going to go wake my husband up with a foot rub. What's everyone's goals today? So our Thursday goal, I always lost my paper. Oh yeah, list 3 things you're grateful for, express gratitude to someone in your life, and reflect on positive experiences from the week. Okay, I love that. Okay, so tomorrow is Focus Friday. I'll see you at 5:30 a.m. my time. It's 6:30 a.m. right now, so just keep that in mind. And make sure you're following, and I love you. Okay, have a great day. Thanks, guys. Thank you, sunshine. Love, love, love.